Hey guys, it's Generalkidd here. How is everyone doing today? So, for today's video, we are actually going to be revisiting a previous video I did. I think it was like maybe a month ago or so. But in that video, I covered the... it was a video about saving the Airlock Marines on the mission Pillar Bottom on Halo 1. And that is these Marines right here. That when you approach them, the airlock explodes and they die. So, in that video, I did manage to save the Marines. However, I did it by using a lot of mods, actually, like a combination of trainers and console mods in the PC version. It wasn't even possible with the modded Xbox version. It had to be the PC version because it took quite a bit of mods. But as it turns out, there actually is a way now that we can save those Marines without mods. And without further ado, here's how you do it. So, ironically, the first thing you want to do in order to save those two Marines is you want to kill all your allies here at the beginning. And the reason why I want to do this, and it's not absolutely necessary, but it will make it a lot easier for you. You want to make sure like they don't follow you. And because if they follow you, then they'll get in your way a lot, and, well, it'll mess up the little glitch you can do to save the Marines. But once you've made sure that they're not going to follow you, whether you take them all out or you speed run so that they're really far behind, just continue through normally. And right over here, you definitely need to kill these Marines, no matter what. So just take them out, and once they're all gone, just move forward. But don't go too far ahead. Right about here, just stop here and then run back. You might need to go a little bit further. I actually didn't go far enough the first time. But basically what you want to do is just, right here, like by this beam, just go there and quickly run back and hide behind this wall. And when you see something move on a motion tracker and you hear the music start playing, but you don't hear an explosion, quickly run forward and you'll see the two Marines are actually okay and still here. And also fighting the Covenant. They have very low health though, so you want to be quick and help save them. Now, what actually just happened there? Well, first of all, I just want to say that when you do that and you run back and you still hear an explosion and Marines screaming, then obviously you failed and didn't do it correctly. And you need to revert and do it again, or possibly even restart the mission, depending on your checkpoint. But what happened there is that this is actually related to, like about a week ago I did a video about what happens to like a map on Halo 1 if no one is looking at it. And if you remember, things just like freeze and don't move, or plasma grenades and other stuff just vanish when no one's like there to look at it. And a lot of people ask me what happens in campaign, and at the time I didn't really know of any good campaign missions to try that on where we could see that same effect. But here it happens here. Now, before I continue on with what's happening, let me just actually one really interesting thing that happens when you save those two Marines. I'll just let you listen to the quick dialogue here. So what's very interesting is that those Marines, if you save them, they actually have one bit of dialogue that even shows up in the subtitles, where they say like, "You go on ahead and we'll secure this airlock," which is actually really interesting because they're supposed to be dead, and I don't know, the fact that they still have like a little bit of dialogue is interesting. Maybe like at one point they were savable, or it's a little hidden line of dialogue for if you did save them. I don't really know, but it's actually pretty interesting that they actually have a bit of dialogue after that. Now, unfortunately, they don't follow you. They actually do stay behind and secure the airlock. They don't go with you. So, you save them, and they're fine, and they help secure the airlock, but other than that, no more of them. But yeah, so, like I said, the reason why this happens is because when we hit that little beam there and we quickly run back, because no one's looking at the airlock there, that explosion doesn't happen. Because, like I said, if nobody's looking at the map, then there's no explosion or any like effects like that. So the door there, the airlock door, it just actually vanishes, and that's it, no explosion. So that's what happens. But yeah, there you go. We've saved those airlock Marines without mods this time. And you can do this on any version of Halo you want, MCC, Classic, or Anniversary, whatever. But yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this and found this to be interesting. And if you did, make sure to leave a like, leave your thoughts in the comments. If there's anything else you need to check out or look into or even revisit, just let me know, and I'll do my best to look into it. But other than that, make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you all next time. Bye, guys.